Hey everybody, it's John with PS Outdoors, and we're here at Beaver Creek Reservoir in Colorado. It's a nice October day, and I figured we could do some fishing. Boom. Here we go. Got the poles. There's Beaver. Our goal is probably somewhere out there on that ridge line. Not that ridge line, that tree line. It's pretty low, so we're gonna hike across somewhere over here. Yeah, that's when I get there. Okay, so here is the creek that is gonna feed into Beaver. As you can see, it's really shallow. We gotta get across, but it's just really low for this time of year at least. Okay, update. We sank like 2 feet, if I'm being completely honest. 2 feet's dramatic. I fell like a foot deep, lost a shoe. It's just too marshy. I have the boots in the car, but I'm not too sure if I really want to go and grab them right now. So we're just gonna try this little spot out. Not bad. I've fished Beaver before. There's Rainbow, and I'm pretty sure Brooks, some other stuff, but we're gonna set up right here, get some holes in the water, and yeah. We should be good. I don't know if you saw, but I baited. That might not make the cut. It was pretty bad, but we're here. Let's see. Okay, there we are. 2 worms, red worms, and a sinker. And you can see where we lie. I gotta grab that, but we're just gonna tighten our line, wait for a bite. I'll set up another pole, and I'll check in with you when we have something. Oh, fuck me. You just ripped all the way through? Yep, cool. Oh, we're recording. How are we orientated? Here. Okay, update. If you can see those little white specks out there, the wind took my worms. Not all of them, but most of them. So I drank what I have left in this soda, and this is now my worm jar. I'm hoping that it's gonna hit that bank over there, and then I will go and pick those up because I do not want to be a littler. But no fish yet. Okay, I'm in college at the moment, so I only have 2 rods. This is a creek rod. This is not meant for lakes. I do not care though. I paid for an extra rod stamp. I am going to use it. So, same thing, just only 1 hook instead of 2, and then a sinker. We're gonna put that one out there. I moved locations of this other pole, so I'm gonna go for the spot that we were originally in with that pole. So I don't think I'm crossing lines or anything. Okay, I forgot. I need to re-spool this one, so we're gonna leave it where it is. Probably not gonna get any bites, but that's all right. And I will check back in when we have a bite. Okay, update. We're done. Not done fishing. We're done with that spot over there. It was way too windy. As I say this, there's no wind, so it looks like I'm a liar. But I swear, it was way too windy. So it was also way too seaweedy. Just moss and just too much. So we're gonna go up to the northern half of Beaver, which is where me and my dad usually fish. It's a lot rockier, and sure you get snagged every once in a while, but it's better to catch fish and get snagged than to get skunked altogether. So we're gonna try to catch something on this trip. Also, when I stepped in that mud, my entire shoe got ripped off and stank about 8 inches in. So I had to step in the mud with just a sock on. So I'm gonna go change socks, put on my boots, and this is your friendly reminder to pack socks when you go fishing. Yep. Okay. We made it back to the car. Like I said, I need the boots because the shoes are just absolutely caked in mud. So let me get some socks. I'm not gonna show you my feet, you weirdos, but I'm gonna switch out. Then we're gonna get on the road, head up about half a mile to the northern side of Beaver. And yeah, I'll see you guys there. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, we switched shoes. Felt good, feeling better. We're gonna get on the road. But look at this cool stick I found. Okay, I'll see you guys when we get to the top of Beaver. We're back. Let's unload. Okay, I lied. Back over there. Ooh, I'm gonna fall. Back over there, you can see where we were. I found this little spot. It looks nice. There goes a tundra. Anyways, like I was saying, looks nice. A little rockier. Still some seaweed I could see, but definitely a lot deeper than I was earlier as well. And the wind has completely died out. I don't know what happened to the wind. I swear it was windy as hell. But, you know, whatever. That's the mountains for you. I'm going to get down here, set up some poles, and I'll get back to you. Okay, I'm already liking the spot a bit more. This is our first pole. I'd say we're 20 yards out, if that. But it just absolutely sinks. Let's see. Yeah. There's a nice little drop off right over there. And so with how little line this pole has, I think it's perfect to get it out there and just let it sit right there on that little ledge. We're going to set up the other pole, obviously, and get that one a bit deeper. But yeah, it's looking good. The weather's clearing up a little bit. Never mind, here comes the wind. Yeah, I'll get back to you. Okay, hopefully that's good. Worm sinker. We're gonna let this one rip. Lovely cast. Set her up right there. Tighten some slack. Nice. Just gonna leave them in. I'll let you know. Okay, we just got a bite. Pretty nice one. Waiting for another one. Pulled out the camera. We're gonna flip upside down. It's real windy, guys. Sorry about that, but there it goes again. Ready? Set the hook. I don't know where to put you, but I'm gonna put you right there. Hopefully you can see what's happening. Yeah, you guys can see, right? Just my beats case is in the way. That's fine. Alright, we got a nice little fish. Where are you at, buddy? I can't see anything because the sun is directly in my eyes at the moment. But hopefully you guys have a good view. There we are. Beautiful, beautiful brookie. Let me get him on shore here. Okay. Alright guys, let's see. Look at that color. Ah, you guys can't see anything, sorry. Look at him. Beautiful fish. Looks like he definitely ate that whole hook. So we're gonna get the pliers out. I'm gonna work fast. I'll get you guys in a second. Okay guys, this is a brown or a brookie. I'm pretty sure it's a brown. If I'm being 100% honest, I could not tell you the difference because I never catch browns. He's doing fine. I think I'm gonna let him go here. Here you go, buddy. Keep going. No, don't get caught on that. Come on now. Uh-oh. I got the hook out pretty quickly. Let me see if I can mess with him a little bit, see if he'll go down. There he goes. Nice and calmly back into the water. And he's gone. Okay, like I was saying, I couldn't tell you the difference between a brown and a brookie or a brook trout. I know what brookies, I could always tell you what a brookie looks like, but when I see browns, I don't see them often, so I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, that was our first catch of the day. Not too bad. Nice little trout, probably 8 inches. I didn't want to measure him. I don't know. It's my first time catching a fish on camera. I'm nervous, what can I say? Yeah, we're gonna set it up. Red worms work well. I'll give you guys a little story time in a second. Let me get this pole back out and keep going. Okay, the forest got quiet. It's nice and calm. Yeah, we're just fishing still. I don't know if you can see back there, sun went under the mountain, so starting to get dark. Getting a little chilly. It's fine. Looks nice up there. That little rock formation up there, I've been looking at. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, story time. I guess story time, debate, just a conversation, I guess. I use power bait all the time. If we're gonna be 100% honest, this video is supposed to be a creek fishing video. I was gonna go up to one of my favorite creeks and fish it. The road was horrendous, so just came back down to Beaver. Decided to fish this out a little bit, see if we could catch anything. Luckily, we didn't get skunked, so that's always fun. But I've only got one hit, and it's been about 2 hours. Got one hit, one catch. Been about 2 hours. And my quote-unquote excuse for that is I like to use power bait. I believe power bait. Never mind. Look at this. Maybe go again. That's the wind. I just got a gnarly hit on that. There it goes. There it goes. I don't know where to set you guys. Oh, goodness. I turned off the camera. Where are you at? Hold on. Okay. Can you guys see from there? No. Can you guys see? We're going to stand you up. That's fine right there. Okay. I have another fish on. As I was saying, oh, wow, that's a fighter. That's a nice one. Oh, that's a nice trout. Okay. Story time's going to pick up in a second. Let's land this fish. Oh, wow. Don't cross that line. Come over here. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, wow, what a beautiful color. Oh, nice. Let me walk it back. Beautiful rainbow trout. God, I love catching rainbows. They're just such an aggressive fish. Wow, this one's beautiful. Look at how fat he is. Look at how chunky. Oh, wow, it's a nice fish. Okay, this one swallowed the hook. Again, I'll be back. I gotta work quick. Okay, everybody. Got a little bloody. He's fighting back. He should be fine, but he's beautiful. I want to measure him. Let's measure him. I didn't measure the other one. I felt like an idiot. Okay. This one has a nice measure. Let's say, oh, well over 12 inches. Well over. I don't tend to keep trout, mostly because, again, I live in college. It's hard for me to store, cook, and eat all in a dorm. when it comes to trout. So I'd like to let him go, but if I cannot, I will take him home. He was fighting real hard and he just gave up on camera. So we're gonna see. Again, we're gonna grab this. Just give him a nice little poke, see if he'll go down. See if he'll fight back at all. No, that's just the wind. Okay. Yeah, I think Buddy's done for. Well, that sucks. Guess we're eating ya. Okay, update. He's gone. He did not want to come with us, I guess. I was holding him right at the end of that video, and I cut, and he flopped right out of my hands. Made it to like the shore right here, and just would not move. And then like he was a ways out, so I grabbed my pole to poke him, and he just flipped and flopped and tangled up my whole line, and then just popped off and then just dipped. So yeah, like I said, rainbow are fun to catch. They're a really aggressive trout, but I have a mess. This is the smaller rod, the creek rod, so I'm kind of fine with just cutting line, pulling my hook and sinker off where I have them, and then because I haven't gotten a single bite on this pole, so I think I'm just gonna stick to that one, get it out there how I've been. I just saw a mean trout jump when I was dealing with this other one, so I'm gonna try to get it in. We have probably, I don't know, I'd say half hour, 45 minutes left of sunlight. See if we can catch 1 or 2 more fish. Call it a day. But there are trout jumping everywhere, and I'm not talking like little hops out. They're a foot in the air, just clearing the water. They are hungry and they're ready to eat. I gotta get this pole out there. So, without ado, I'm gonna set this. Boom! I don't know why I always say boom when I cast out. It's just a habit. I think it's gonna be my catchphrase for this channel, if I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I'm ready to catch another fish. These fish, I kid you not, 20 to 30 fish jumped within those 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes I was baiting and redoing my line. So I'm just ready. I'm gonna stay on the phone, on the camera, record, talk to you guys. Fish is ready. Yeah, let's pick up where I was on that story time. Or argument, or whatever we're gonna call it. This angle sucks. We're gonna just stay up here. Yeah, I use power bait all the time. I use 3 distinct, not distinct, but I use 3 power baits. I use sherbet, rainbow, and the green garlic. I use all 3 of them all the time. I go to Stagecoach up north. I go to Red Dirt Reservoir. I come down here to Beaver, Big Meadows Reservoir down south in South Fork. Everywhere, I always use power bait. I've always caught everything with power bait. Not everything, obviously, but my go-to setup is 2 hooks, 1 sinker. 1 hook for power bait, dough balls. 2nd hook, oh, I think I'm gonna bite. Maybe just the wind. Second was always a worm. That's how I always set up my hook. I just lost lots of slack. I think there's a fish biting on my line. Okay, not sure. We're just gonna leave it there. I'm honestly gonna just talk to you guys. That's upside down. I'm gonna talk to you guys, and we're just gonna watch this pole, see if it'll hit. Oh my gosh, I need a better angle. Yeah. Power bait, worm. I always catch fish. I always catch something on the power bait is my one thing. I'll tell my dad, I'll tell my uncle, I'll tell my little brother, put on some power bait. They'll bite on the power bait. None of them ever listen to me. They always want to stick double worm, red worm, earthworm, whatever. And yeah, like we just saw, we'll catch a big fish. We'll catch a 12-inch, we'll catch a 12-inch, 13-inch trout. But that's one trout the whole day, compared to if you put power bait, I tend to see 3 or 4 bites within a couple hours, 3 or 4 fish within the day. It's a more interactive. It's more fun. I like it that way. And then yeah, if at the end of the day it's slowing down or kind of tired of catching the little 8 to 12 inches. I'll put on double worm. I'll sit it there for an hour and I'll catch a 15 to 16 inch trout. It's always fun, but I like to use power bait. And like I said, rainbow, sherbet, and the green garlic, those are my 3 go-tos. And everyone, like, I don't understand if it's just a me thing or what, but I'll put power bait and I'll catch fish. Everyone else will put power bait and they won't catch fish. I've been ice fishing, I've been creek fishing, I've been lake fishing, I've been river fishing, whatever. I've done it all. Power bait works. And maybe it's just for me, maybe it's just for the luck of the draw. I don't know. This pole hasn't really moved, so I'm gonna cut here. I'm almost 100% confident we're gonna get another bite, at least another bite. These fish are just, if you want to see, look at everything. Every once in a while, there's just a mean jump. For a second there, it was just really just every second there was a jump. But there's little peaks every here and there. But you see, look at that. Look at that, 2 of them right there. You see there's one in the background. Just fish absolutely everywhere. So I'm really confident we're gonna get at least one more fish, one more reel in before the end of the day at least. And then, yeah, like I said, I've just been recording for a while, but yeah. It's been, I'd say 10 minutes or so since that last clip. Something absolutely just tore my line, just hit it so hard and just left it completely alone right afterward. So I pulled it in. I'm way too close to the camera. I pulled it in, checked my bait. One of the worms was completely gone. The other one was bit right in half. Got bait on there again. Got it back out. Put the hoodie on. It's getting a little windy, getting a little chilly. We're gonna catch another fish. I'm happy. I'm excited for that. And I'll get back to you guys when that happens. But I don't know what that was, but it completely took took the whole pole into the water, and then picked it up ready for another bite. I wasn't even gonna record it until I set the hook. It was a big fish. Nothing. Didn't want to hit, didn't bite. Nothing after that. But we're praying he's still out there, still hungry, wants another one. So if he is, I'm ready to hook him this time. We'll be back. I mean, that looks pretty good, right? Yeah, I'm gonna say that looks good. I figured I owed you guys a decent video of me reeling a fish in, since the other 2, you kind of just stared at my bag the whole time. So, yeah, I'm just gonna leave this running. I don't know how much battery. I think I have like 50% left on the battery. So I'm just gonna leave this running for a minute. If anything, you're just gonna get cuts and little snippets of me fishing how I usually do. But when it comes time to catch that fish, I will definitely cut back to you guys. So yeah, enjoy. Okay, so I don't know if I'm in frame. Yeah, good, cool. I have this mentality of if I look away for a split second, obviously that the biggest fish in the lake hit my line and took all my bait. And then I'm just paranoid that I don't have any bait out there. So if you see me staring like a hawk at my line, that's why. And if you see me reel in 5 times, it's because I'm convinced there's nothing on there when there really is. But yeah, back to it. Y'all seeing this? Here we go. Come on, give me one more. Come on. There it is, there it is, there it is. One more good one, please. Ooh, got him. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, I think I lost him. Unless he's just fighting real good coming in. I'm not sure. I have no tension in my line. Nope. Absolutely lost him. Darn. You can see where he was going. I'm honestly just going to set it right back where it was and see if he wants some more of that. Boom! Right there. Come on. It's been about 20 minutes since I threw it out. Kind of just been sitting around, ate a Lunchable, watching fish jump wherever. It was not moving at all. I had no confidence. My confidence was dwindling by the second in hopes of catching another fish. But we're gonna get one. I believe it now. We got a good hit. I should have waited one more second and let him take the whole bait into his mouth so I could have hit a nice little set. We probably would have caught him. That's all right though. That's all right. We're gonna tighten this line up and we're gonna get back at it. Again, there are fish jumping right over the top of where my bait is. I'm praying at this point because okay. I think that's it. I think I'm gonna call it here. I told myself I'd stop at a minute 10. It's a minute 15. Nothing. I don't. Fish went to sleep. It's what happens. I'm postponing. I wish I could be out here all night, but there are mountain lions and coyotes and bears and whatever else there is in this amazing state I live in. And I don't want to get eaten by any of those. So I'm going to pack it up before it gets too dark. There's Over there in the distance, back there, where we were originally, there's some sort of grazing animal. I'm pretty sure it's an elk or a deer. There's a little herd of 3 or 4 of them over there. So I also want to go check those out, see if I can get a picture or a video of them before it gets too dark out. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pack it up here. I'm going to set you guys up and you guys watch me tear down my little setup, and then we'll go over there, see if I can grab a cute couple of photos or even a video of those. What I'm going to say are elk, but might be deer. I don't know. They look like elk to me. But yeah. Ow. Whatever. It's the final punch in the face to end off my day. Cool. Well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna cut here. I'll get back to you with whatever those are. Okay. I'm not trying to scare them, but they are definitely some elk, some cows. If you can see, they have a real white butt, which is usually the best indicator. Let's see if we can get closer. Maybe they're deer. These are deer. Let's get out of the truck real quick. Car. Okay, let me get a video, and let me see if I can get them poke their heads up. Hey! Yep, they're all looking. Beautiful animals. I love being out here. Earlier I was watching these two duck fight over a fish. I was less amused and more upset that they had fish and I didn't, but you know, it's whatever. But yeah, there you have it. I hope the lake's in frame. But yeah, that's my first video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you all liked watching. 3 bites, 2 fish, not a bad day. 1 muddy shoe, that's all right. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.